What's up, fight fans? Welcome to Mr. Mustache MMA News. Today, I want to discuss this Saturday's main event between Ilia Topuria and Max Holloway for the UFC Featherweight Championship. But before we get into it, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button to continue getting more MMA content by yours truly and to help the channel grow. All right, guys, getting right into it. We got Ilia Topuria defending his belt against Max Holloway in a fight, man, where, you have a lot of people in the MMA community who is completely torn over this. And for me, I'm not so torn because I just don't like Ilia Topuria. I'm a total homer for Max. Now, I respect Topuria's skill set. He's a champ for a reason. He put Volkanovski's lights out. Now, say what you want about Volkanovski, the timing of the fight, this and that. Topuria went out there and just put on a phenomenal performance, was able to just cut off the cage, stalk Volkanovski, and just land a beautiful combination to put him away. And leading up to that title fight, putting guys away like Bryce Mitchell, Josh Emmett, Jai Herbert, say what you want about him. He went out there at a higher weight class, completely just outsized, outlengthed, and just found a way. Got cracked with that head kick, weathered the storm, and was able to still find a way to go out there and just find a victory, right? Find his path to victory. And that's what champions do. And against Max Holloway, there's a lot of ways where Ilia can go out there and find success. Max especially struggles against boxers with a lot of power, specifically like the Dustin Poirier rematch. You saw Max struggle a lot when he actually got touched. And that is something that I can definitely see Max struggle with, especially early on, because Ilia, he's just keeps such a low center of gravity. Yeah, he does load up sometimes, but he sticks to the basics so well. He doesn't, even though he does load up and he does swing, it's like he doesn't waste much. Whatever he throws, there's an intent behind it. There's a plan behind it. He switches up with the body so well. He cuts off the cage so well. So I can see Max struggling with that early on. But if he's able to just keep his chin tucked and stay away from those dangerous shots the first 2 rounds, first 10 minutes, I think Topuria is going to be crazy dangerous. But I think that Topuria wants to go out there and make a statement. I know that as confident as he is, as smug and confident as he is, you know that he knows what's in front of him, and I think he's going to try and put Max away early. And if Max could go out there and not get put away, which we haven't really seen happen before, if we can see him continue that, and can see his chin continue to be as strong as it has been, rounds 3, 4, and 5, we can see him really find his length, find his range. Max, tall, long, and lanky for 145, and he's utilized that so well. The highest volume of any fighter who's ever walked into the octagon, regardless of weight class, gender, all that. So with, I expect Max to go out there and get his belt back. Now, Ilia's great. He's a great fighter. And everything I just highlighted before, he can go out there and do that. And a lot of people I've seen that have talked about him submitting Max Holloway, which I just don't see, just because of just the size. Ilia's 5'7", I think, on a good day. Max is 6 foot. I just don't see Ilia's jiu-jitsu. I don't really see him finding any leverage against Max. I know Max hasn't really shown a lot of jiu-jitsu, but I think that we'd be surprised, right? But nonetheless, I feel like most people are going for Ilia in this fight. Personally, I'm going for Max. A lot of that just has to do with I just don't like Topuria. I just don't like his attitude. I just think he's lame. And I've always been a fan of Max Holloway. He around the time that he became champion originally against Aldo in his fight with Pettis and all that, those fights really turned me into a big fan of his. So I've kind of been on the Max Holloway train for a long time. So I got Max, I think by decision. I think that volume, distance, his boxing, I think all of that, he's just going to do what he does time and time again and just put on a striking volume clinic as the fight wears on. All right, guys, let me know what you guys think in the comment section. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts on this title fight. But that's going to do it for today, guys. Mr. Mustache, MMA News out. Let's fucking go, fight fans.